swag, 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 swag. Peace, peace, peace. It's November 1st. Peace world. It's Anthony. Today I am on time with October's recap on November 1st. Stated in my last video, Strand 10 is the ability to tune into and listen to one's soul or higher self. Can you please stop playing with me? God, I have acknowledged and been aware that something was off since around 19. I'm crying in my car, feeling depressed, and that's around the time I started writing Green Journal to figure out what I needed to do. I have about 12 journals now. Green Journal is edited to fit on Substack. My favorite is the third part, and that's where I talk about how I received my relationship between being present, forgiveness, and mercy. Much love. Shout out to all the people offering a listening ear for people who need to be heard. My heart and prayers go out to all we've lost, all oppressed, confused, and walking through this experience with heartache. It's real, and we need more grace and compassion with ourselves and each other. Overall, I'm practicing transparency as best I can, and I still fall short. October's theme was to praise yourself, but I'm going to take some time for self-critique and accountability. Universe, you heard it first. I perpetuate my own shame. I am scared and I feel ashamed to be myself, say what's on my mind, and feel reject from this world. I'm uncomfortable with other things outside of me. So, what do you do with your liberation? Say it out loud and give people a heads up before I start crashing out. I'm very sad, and I do apologize to my beautiful siblings for how I show up when I am feeling sad. I try not to cry in the meeting. Where am I truly heard? Transparency and communication is what I'm trying to display. My heart aches, and I still have to get up every day and try my best. I know y'all caught the message, so tighten up and finish focusing on loving yourself. Reach out to your community and lean in on each other. We are not alone. In one of my recent videos, I talked about pods and knowing who you have to be in communication with. This is preparation for what's coming. I can't urge enough that we have to stop and reflect on what we are doing here. I got mad love for the world, yet I have to be honest. Self-hate is real. We have to educate ourselves to think outside of these white boxes. Thank you, God, for allowing for all people that sat down to tell me about myself. I'm claiming the best days ever to maintain and protect. Finish reaching out. So, backchat conversations create triangulation in groups that are supposed to be moving together. More things to grapple with. I am you. So whatever we say to each other, we are saying to ourselves. If we connect to each other, we can be on the same page without this worldly attachment. Let it go. Give yourself a hug. Ooh, hold on. I love you. Now it's AG's report back. What it do? October was amazing, and I want to thank my ancestors, Gloria Larry House, and her work with SNCC. Shout out to all African women for all they are and the work that they've done around women's suffrage. Y'all already know all the links are on my Facebook, but I will also post them in the description below for y'all too. I am very proud of you. I helped as a stage manager for 3 days back to back. I had a great team that helped me help them. It was an experience I was able to grow in and put my coordinating skills to the test. It was very successful turnout, and every week I helped unload a truck for our local food pantry. I'm very proud of you. I went to see Saul Williams. I was a guest on Chess Not Checkers podcast. I went to my first yoga class out here, and I went to a rock house. Uh, Shout out to Slingshot. It's a gaming spot. And yeah, y'all be wilding out here, yet I respect it. So get outside and have some fun and be safe. Much love and respect. I help plan a People's Assembly. Pics are dropping soon. I cut the lawn for the church. I canvassed, facilitated, budgeted, communicated, and we did that thing. I'm very proud of y'all. Everyone who has been pouring into me, thank you. Lord, what a month. Leaders, I am watching you. I hear what people have to say. I hope we are staying accountable. Please finish organizing strategy around how to highlight how these people in charge also create contradictions. Anyway, I dropped 9 songs on my SoundCloud. Very respectful, very based. I really don't trust others until I experience it for myself. Be sure to ask clarifying questions. I take a risk with trusting y'all. We don't know what's on the other side. I use history and I try to understand my elders. In the middle, I can glitch out due to the different spirits I am in contact with. I knew I was in a spiritual warfare since I was working with Shiloh back in Jersey. I say it out loud so y'all can stop playing with me. I'm no longer here to accept the same ways you interact with me. I plan to show you ways with these interactions that is to be evolved. I came out here to build relationships and to expand in my political education. I am 7 months out here, you feel me? My plant is flourishing, by the way. My plates still say Jersey, and I still want to address why. I only hear confusion from both sides. Aren't we here together? Are we experiencing the same thing? I'm saying it out loud because I'm in a mind state of protection now. November is to protect your gift. People see your light and will be attracted. So take your time and be careful. Have fun. I recognize the complexity of individualism and community. Saying it out loud, I'm asking we take time to exist and be. Messing around and finding out is real. The month of October, I got really close to the sun. Story of my life, and that's why I also got so paranoid. So, get back until the air is clear, and I'm also aware that by the time that will happen, the world will have already begun its rotation and transition. So when it comes, I advise you to take a breath and hold it tight, because you'll have to let it go. I stayed home so we can address the pain, and I still had to show up for the call. To make sure I say out loud what I need to. I am being pushed. Knowing how to vet people, confronting people in real time, speaking up when I feel uncomfortable, and leaning into being more vulnerable. I am developing the energy for real. Give thanks. Lastly, we have the proposed questions I took from the Handbook of Revolutionary Warfare on page 90, answering them myself. Some heavy questions that I haven't even got to answer them all, but I know that this is going to change the game. Evolving with the world, we have about like 60 days left of this year, so let's hit a good pace and much love. And like I said, please reach out for responses and any clarifying questions. Until next time. A lot of the proposed questions is how do we stand in relation to the Euro-Christian experience of colonialism and neocolonialism? And what is that relation to the Islamic experience? What is the nature of your links and or dependence on the imperialist oppressor? How can these links be used to the advantage of our revolution in economic ways, personal and political? To what extent is the African revolutionary role in a prolongation, a modification, or total departure from traditional communalistic and your duties, rights, and general position. How does it affect your subjective views of emancipation and happiness? To what extent did you formally take part in productive work, and are you entitled to the fruits of your labor? In what proportion? I just feel like getting a grounding of who you're identifying your ideology with, theory, tactic, strategy, A, B, C, you feel me, is just really important. And as a African black man here, it's really wise for me to view this world, as I've explained, from a Pan-African viewpoint, taking a Eurocentric approach to how I view myself in the rest of the world. I'm applying scientific socialism as a measurement to the relationships in which I have, and building it as a nation, as keys that I want to open, keys that I want to have access to different doors, walk through these doors, and to be able to share it and to create this bridge. Kind of just sitting with that. I would love to just close out. Maybe I'll talk a little bit about November, and this strand is power to envision, create, and manifest these visions into the 3D. And just remember to protect your gift, because we're just in that time, in that season, you feel me? So y'all stay based. Much love and respect. Peace.